I started to have panic attacks. Swimming, flailing in water, helpless, drowning. I resented Amanda for stealing his attention.
You wanted her gone, and then she was.
I couldn't help thinking that it should have been me, and then everyone would have been happy. She was still alive when my father pulled her from the pool, but I could see the life slip out of her as he tried to save her. Sometimes I wake up and think that it's all been a terrible nightmare.
Well, Sarah, it takes a lot of courage to stop running from what we're afraid of. I'm not sure you're ready yet.
No, I'm here. I want to try.
Well, first you need to begin the process of forgiving yourself for whatever responsibility you're clinging to in Amanda's death. I can write a prescription to help level your anxiety, and I'd like to see you again next week.
Okay.
So Brad flies his private plane to St. Bart's to work on his tan, and you passed to work on your work?
I had to finish my notes on the Miller campaign.
Oh, you mean that you needed your usual excuse not to have a good time? There's Stephen Landry.
He never got back to us
On your proposal. Yeah, I'll take care of that.
Good. Good.
Okay, catch you later. Stephen.
Look what you did! Stop it. She did not purpose! Stop it. Get up. Hey! Oh! Stop.
Let me see. All right, you're fine. You just have a little bloody nose. You need to get some ice. Okay, go get some ice. You okay?
All I did was play hard.
No. I'm Sarah.
Really?
It's nice to meet you, Lily.
Lily? What is going on?
Nothing. Daddy, this is Sarah.
Excuse us, please. Come here.
Thank you.
Was that Paul Canmore?
The cover boy himself.
And you let him escape? Do you have any idea how much that account would be worth? You should be all over him.
You think?
Honey, the way you look in that outfit, come on. He's divorced, he's available.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
stunning. Go get him.
Oh, I'd like a Chardonnay, but I think this gentleman is first.
Yeah. Could I get a white Russian, please? Hold the Russian. I'd like to mix it up a little.
Wild man.
Well, I have my moments. Thank you. Just these media events and the milk helps settle my stomach. How do you know my daughter?
Oh, I don't. We just met. She's a beautiful girl. She's very polite.
As opposed to her father. Yeah, look, I'm sorry if I came...
No, I figured you were upset about the feedback on the cover article.
Well, I haven't read it. Why? Do you think it was bad?
Don't be the judge of that. I'm Sarah Leslie.
Leslie and Harper publicists. Look, I'm sorry, but I hate publicity.
You're here.
Only because the board insisted.
There you are, Paul. I'm sorry. Lily's waiting for us at your table.
Okay, thanks. I've gotta go.
Yeah. It was nice speaking with you, Paul. Almost didn't recognize you without your stuffed monkey. Cheers. This presentation needs more punch. We have to reemphasize the slogans before the final images.
Go for it.
How's the billing going?
Breaking even. We can tap our line of credit until we land a big fish. You could sell your shoe collection.
No,
It's too bad Paul Canmore wasn't.
don't go there, okay?
Next time, just show more cleavage.
Excuse me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Paul.
Hi.
Sorry.
I saw you in here the other day.
Oh, are you a regular here too?
No, but I will be now.
Wow.
Would you care to join me?
Sure.
Oh, let me get that.
Oh. Thanks.
So let me ask you, if I hadn't have run into you today, would I have heard back from you?
Oh, I don't give up that easily. Now let me ask you something. Did you really not read that cover story?
Not until you mentioned it. I don't have a lot of time to pay attention to much other than product. I mean, what people say or write about me is kind of out of my control.
Not if your PR people have the right relationships.
And you have.
A story that doesn't sell what you want isn't worth doing. This one kind of made you look like a geek.
Well, because I am kind of like a geek.
They never cited your charity work with inner city kids, and by not bringing up your personal life,
Because it is exactly that, personal.
you don't want people to know you're a single father.
I just don't think Lily has anything to do with peddling software.
I'm sorry. I thought we were speaking frankly.
No, we are. We are. Okay, let me ask you this. If I were to retain you, what would I do with Roscoe?
Roscoe,
Yeah, my stuffed monkey that you so fondly make fun of.
you'd have to lose him.
What? He is our mascot. Plus, Lily loves to see me photographed with him.
Lily isn't the market share you're after. You need to create awareness and anticipation for your next product release. You don't need to present an image that's too cutesy.
Cutesy. All right, I'll bite. What else?
A little less conservative, a little more rugged. Yeah.
Rugged?
Can you handle it? Or should I ask that brunette that was at the reception if she can handle it?
Monica's my business partner. Yes, she can get a little overprotective sometimes.
More like territorial.
You don't miss much.
Reason number one why you should hire me.
Well, I would hire you, but I can't see you.
Oh, I'm back.
It appears Canmore Tech will enter the market with an anticipated IPO nearly 50% greater than expected. It seems the company's more sophisticated rebranding efforts were exactly what the street wanted to see, which is good news for Mr. Canmore and maybe not so good news for old Roscoe.
Well, looks like they're finally taking notice.
It would have been nice to have more print coverage.
I'm getting proofs of the Forbes piece. The Journal wants something more in depth when we get to New York.
I look forward to seeing all of that.
You know, inside, she's doing backflips.
Really? She could have fooled me.
Hey, Munchkin.
Hi, Dad.
Hey, you look cool.
Thanks.
Hey, you remember Sarah?
Hi.
Hi.
Dad, we're gonna be late for my game.
No, we won't. I'm about to close up here.
Don't forget to back up your file to the alternate server. Remember what happened last time?
The real tech genius of the family.
I can see that.
Okay, and done. Hey, do you feel like getting some fresh air?
I should get back to work.
No, come on, take a break. I insist.
Okay. Why not?
Oh, after Colleen got pregnant, we were married, and it was 10 hard years of trying to make it work. Mostly for Lily's sake.
Was the split amicable?
Hardly.
Nothing kills a great relationship like marriage, right?
Is that the voice of experience?
No, it's one thing I haven't tried. I didn't mean to be flip.
Go, 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 come on! No, all in all, it's been a tough go. Well, Colleen began drinking, and they awarded me temporary custody of Lily. And, you know, that goes back to court soon, so.
How does Lily feel about that?
You know, I don't know. Probably because I'm afraid to ask her.
You love her a lot.
Yeah, I do. And I plan to spoil her as much as I can for as long as I can. Go, go, go! Go, Lily, come on! Kick! Go, Lily, come on! Yeah! Yeah! Good goal, honey! Nice.
Sarah, that was great work on the presentation today. You know, I could have used your services in high school trying to get a date.
I bet you were voted most likely to succeed.
Actually, it was most likely to choke on my retainer.
I checked us in, put the bags in the room.
Oh, I left instructions with the concierge to handle the bags.
Apparently, you weren't specific. This isn't a Girl Scout outing. I had marketing analysis in my bag. Good thing someone was paying attention.
I'm sorry.
Monica, it was an honest mistake.
You're 1034. Sarah, 1037.
That was pleasant.
You know what? It's been a long day. Everyone's tired.
Yeah, but still.
You know what? I'll have a talk with her.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing the rest of the night?
Probably a hot bath and room service.
Come on, let me buy you dinner.
Paul, I'm flattered, but I have a rule about not dating clients. I wouldn't want to compromise our business relationship.
I completely understand.
Thank you.
So the way I see it, I can either fire you, or instead of a fancy restaurant, we can do something so completely unromantic it could hardly be considered a date.
I don't think that'd be a very good idea.
Please, do not make me relive high school. Come on. Well, listen, get your homework done and then hit the hay. I'll call you after school, okay? Yes, I promise. Okay, I love you too. Night-night.
She misses you, huh?
I'm telling you, if the court decides on a split custody, it will kill me. You know, in the meantime, I am getting the hang of being a single parent.
Now, I wound up with a full-time dad who pretended like I didn't exist.
Really?
Yeah, it was okay until my mother passed away and then he remarried.
Oh, you have any brothers, sisters?
An only child.
So, how is it now?
Oh, it isn't. My stepmother kicked me out when I was 16, and I haven't spoken to either of them since. So, have you been dating much since your divorce?
I know, casually. Really not into anything serious. There was one that felt, right.
What happened?
She died.
I'm sorry. Oh,
It was an accident.
must have been traumatizing for you and Lily.
Yeah. You know, that's why I really work hard to give her a stable life, you know. She's been through a lot.
Well, this is me.
Well, look, I had a, had a great time tonight.
So did I.
Yeah. I'll see you in the morning.
This definitely is not a good idea.
I know.
You mentioned he has a daughter. How do you get along with her?
You know, she's hard to read, but she's bright. She's a good student. She seems well adjusted so far. I think that we're okay.
So what's the problem? Why are you so anxious?
Paul invited me out to the lake this weekend, and Lily wants to go out on the water. Canoeing.
Well, Sarah, you're gonna have to face your fears at some point. Perhaps this is as good a time as any.
It's a wonderful day, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Do you take that book with you everywhere?
Yeah. It's my diary.
I kept a diary when I was your age.
Really? Do you still have it?
I left it behind when I had to leave home.
Why'd you leave?
It's a long story.
That's what my dad says when he doesn't want to explain something.
Well, why don't I save that story for another day? And then I'll tell you, just you and me. You know, I was thinking, why don't we have a picnic on the beach? Wouldn't that be fun?
My dad already got the canoe.
I know, but we could have a picnic and then use the afternoon to go shopping.
Hey, go, come on! Hey,
Hey, Dad.
you guys ready to go?
Yeah. She wants to go shopping.
Okay, well, we can do that if you want.
I want to go canoeing.
All right, well, then we'll go canoeing and we'll shop after.
But there are only 2 seats.
No, it's fine. We'll squeeze in. All right? Okay, hold the boat for a sec for me.
We're going over some.
Hey, Lily.
Yeah? Dad?
Oh, yes.
Bullseye.
Look out! Hold on!
Lily, hold on. Hey, what's wrong? We're just playing around. We're not gonna capsize. Okay, we'll go in. Right? We'll go in, okay? Feel better?
Yeah.
You still haven't told me what that was all about.
Sometimes I have panic attacks. I was going to say something, but I didn't want to ruin Lily's day.
It was nice.
What's up, Lily?
We were in the water and Sarah just flipped out.
Oh, yeah?
Excuse me for a second.
The office said you'd be here. I tried your cell.
That's because it's off. I told you this was my day with Lily, so whatever it is.
I know, but you need to weigh in on this. There's been a production glitch in the upgrade, so they claim they need more time.
Okay, how much?
2 weeks. I said absolutely not. They need to do the fixes and deliver on schedule.
Okay, listen. I've been there, okay? So any unnecessary pressure is not going to benefit anybody. We need to get this right.
But if this gets out, it will affect stock options. I mean, here.
Monica, give them the space they need, okay?
Fine. Whatever you say. Bye, Lily.
Bye.
The joys of being the boss. Sorry. Come here.
So you two...
No. That was a mistake. That was just a one-time thing. I was going through the divorce, and Monica just wanted to be there for me. But that was it.
For you, but for her it was probably more.
Sarah, I do want you in my life, but I'm not good on being accountable for my past.
I just don't want any secrets.
Well, we all have them, don't we? Hey, who's thirsty?
Can I have a water?
Sure.
I love a coffee. I'll go get it.
No. I'll be right back.
Those MP3 players are amazing, huh? When I was your age, I got a Walkman. It's aging myself, huh?
Yeah, they're like from the Stone Age.
Uh-huh, could be. Wouldn't that?
I'm allergic.
Oh, okay.
You're nicer than Rebecca, I think.
Well, I'd take that as a compliment if I knew who Rebecca was.
Rebecca Sullivan. She was my dad's girlfriend. She died.
Oh, yeah, your dad told me about that.
Rebecca wasn't understanding like you. She didn't want me around.
Oh, Lily, I'm sure that's not true. Hello? Jan? Wait a minute, I can't hear you. Sorry. What? No, just bill them, like we said we were going to. Look, I'm with Paul and Lily, so, Jen, can I call you back? Lily? Lily!
Hey! Where's Lily?
She's gone. I took a call for a second, and then
Lily!
it was just 1 second, and now she's gone.
Lily! Lily!
Dad?
Lily? You scared me to death.
Lily, where were you?
I was in the store, like I told you.
The store was the first place I looked.
I was right beside the counter.
Lily, if you were in there, I would have seen you.
You don't believe me?
I didn't say that.
Okay, sweetheart, listen. The important thing is you're safe, all right? Come on, let's go.
I drove myself home. It was a disaster. He stayed there with Lily.
Ah, don't beat yourself up. No harm came to her. It was just a miscommunication.
Lily probably hates me now for challenging her.
How old is she?
13.
Oh, hormones kicking in, mood changes. Sweet pea, you got off easy.
Maybe I should leave it at that.
You know what you're doing, right? You're running away again.
Call it protecting myself from the inevitable.
Okay, I'll play devil's advocate. Sure. First glance, he seems like Prince Charming, but his track record in relationships, well, it's worse than yours. Bad divorce, he has an affair with a company executive who, for the record, channeling Joan Collins. Then his girlfriend dies how?
I don't know. An accident of some sort?
Of some sort. Sounds like bad karma. Maybe you should be running.
Hi.
You're being very mysterious. Where are we?
My new home? I mean, it needs a little work, but first time I saw it, I knew. Just like the first time I saw you. Come on.
It's beautiful, but it's kind of big for just you and Lily.
Well, that's why I was kind of hoping that you would move in with us.
You don't think it's too fast?
You know, Sarah, when you've wasted time in wrong relationships like I have, you don't want to wait when you find the one that's right.
I'm sorry, Paul. I don't know if I can do this.
I understand. It's a big step.
No, I mean, I don't know if this is right. I can't just move in with you.
You know, maybe I'm not making myself clear enough. Sarah Leslie? Would you marry me?
Hey. Anything I can help with?
I have a list. Can I pack certain things?
Well, what's on the list that you need?
Nothing.
Gee, I would have loved to have gone to a camp like this when I was your age.
Hey, honey, how you doing? Oh, you don't want to miss your bus, right?
I don't think I want to go.
What? Come on, you went last year and said you had a blast.
No, I didn't.
Lily, you came home and told me
I
that...
want to stay home. What's the big deal anyway?
Well, for one thing, your dad's paid for the camp in full. If you didn't want to go, you should have told him before he wrote the check.
I want to know why you're trying to send me away.
Honey, come on. We're not trying to send you away. It's going to be chaotic around here for the next few days with the carpenters and the painters, and you want to be around here for that, right? All right, come on. Chop, chop. Let's go. What can I help with? How about these? These going?
Yeah. No?
Mr. Higgins, how are things going?
Not great. You know, the painters have given up trying to get the living room walls right.
Well, what's the problem?
Problem is your wife. She can't make up her damn mind.
Okay, I'll talk to her, okay? Hey,
Hey!
you know, we do have painters to do that.
You know, they couldn't get the color right. We can also afford a handyman so you wouldn't have to hit your thumb every time you use a hammer.
Oh, I will have you know, I put myself through college apprenticing as a carpenter. Now, when I do it, I know it's done right.
Well, what do you think about the color now?
It's perfect, just like you.
You know, I was thinking a paler shade for Lily's room. I could have it done before she gets back from camp.
You know what? That's not a good idea. I would ask her first.
Well, I was just gonna make it like
Listen. I just think that you need to try to be a little more diplomatic with her.
In what way?
I don't know. Generally.
You didn't want me to say anything when she was testing you about camp?
Yeah, I think I could have handled it.
By letting her stay home after she already committed to go? Because I think that's where it was headed if I hadn't said anything.
Okay, Sarah, you know what? Lily is just strong-willed. You know, she has a mind of her own. Okay, look, I was thinking. We need to have the investors over. So why don't we have a housewarming? Kill two birds with one party.
Paul, the house isn't even finished yet.
Yeah, but it will be. You missed a spot.
Where?
Right there.
Oh, you are so in trouble now.
No!
All right. What's my punishment?
How could you let me die, Sarah?
Sarah?
In the kitchen!
Yeah, I didn't think you knew what that room was actually used for.
Ha ha. You're very funny. Hi, Lily. How was camp?
A lot of kids were there that didn't want to be there.
Well, I'm glad you're home. So, who's gonna be my tester?
Remember allergic?
To nuts, yes. Come on, sample.
You ready? Well, it's a good thing she's not allergic to salt.
I thought it was sugar. Lily, your dad asked you to empty the dishwasher last night.
You did?
Lily, he asked you twice.
Oh, I forgot.
Maybe you can do it now.
Sorry. I'm busy. I was writing in there.
And I was talking to you.
I thought the new housekeeper was supposed to do that.
But you still have chores. Lily, what's going on? I thought we were gonna be friends. Paul, this isn't about the dishes. If this is going to work, I need you to support me.
Honey, I do support you. I think that we need to give Lily a wide berth while she adjusts everything that's new.
Well, from what I see, the berth has been wide enough for long enough.
So you feel that I don't discipline her?
Paul, you run your own company. You make a million difficult business decisions, but you have trouble standing up to your 13-year-old daughter.
Okay, I admit, I do spoil her, okay? But, I mean, all in all, she's a pretty good kid.
I just have to know that I'm not out here all on my own.
All right. Okay, look, I'll talk to her tomorrow, okay?
What about now?
I got a lot of work to do, so. Hey, why don't we order in? Chinese? Pizza? Whatever you want, I'm good.
Hey.
Hey. Man, I'm glad I caught this. If someone had leaned here, it could be very dangerous.
I thought Higgins was checking everything out here.
Yeah, well, maybe he forgot. How's the party planning coming?
It's all taken care of.
Good. Hey. I'm sorry I haven't really helped you out too much. Yeah, I promised to show up, though. What? What's the matter?
I'm pregnant.
Wow. Wow. I thought that we were, being...
So did I. You're not happy?
No, that's not it. I thought that we both agreed to let Lily have time to, adjust to you and I.
It can't be all about Lily all the time, Paul. You married me.
Come on. I know that, and I am very glad I did.
Paul, if you don't want the baby.
No, Sarah, come on. Believe me, I do. Little mommy. Look, I know things have been a little bit crazy around here. And I really wanted you and Sarah to have a little more time to get to know each other.
Because she's my new stepmother?
Well, I'd like it to not be so formal, Lily. And I'll try and be there for you whenever you need me.
Sweetie, what we're really here to tell you is that we have some good news. You are going to be a big sister.
So that's why everybody's suddenly trying to be so nice to me?
Lily? Lily, that's not... Hey! Hey! How was your run?
It's good.
I wanted to talk to you about the little tension with Lily thing. Look, I don't want her to be upset. I don't want you to be upset. But I think now, more than ever, we need to create a stable home life for her.
I understand. But I've seen this tug of war before.
What do you mean?
Contentious divorce. Having a stepmother invade your space. Having a stepdaughter.
I just feel like I'm grasping at straws. You know, I'm trying to create a balance and...
You're doing your best.
Well, look, I did talk to her, and she is willing to try harder.
Good.
Well, have a good day.
Do you think we're gonna run out of food?
Well, I could always nuke some frozen burritos. It's a party, honey. Just relax.
I don't do relaxed well.
Is she always this on edge?
Yeah, she doesn't come with an off switch. She mentioned that you had some bugs with the software.
Yeah, just some normal startup stuff. She suggested that we address it when we announce the first quarter results.
Smart cookie.
Would you like some wine?
Wow, look at my little hostess.
Yes, please, Lily. It's awfully nice of you to volunteer to help.
My dad's paying me $20 an hour.
Really? Maybe I should grab a tray.
Monica. So nice of you to come.
Love your new place. So how are you doing with God's perfect child?
Lily?
No one can compare with her in Paul's eyes, as I'm sure you've found out.
Why are you always doing this, Monica? Always with your claws out?
Is that what you think? Well, trust me. I know more about your husband than you will ever know. And I will still be here when you're long gone. Paul, I was just telling Sarah how much I like your new house.
Well, believe me, this is all her doing. What's he doing here?
I'm talking about the first thing about investment. But, you know, I'm a private investigator, Clyde Barrett. See it on there if you ever need any work done.
Excuse me. Oh, wait, Barish, what are you doing?
Look, I had a few more queries about Rebecca Sullivan, Mr. Kenmore. I left word twice at your office, and I got the distinct impression that you weren't going to call me back.
I have told you everything I know. I filed a police report, so if you would just kindly leave.
Yeah, I'm sure you, I'm sure you don't want to get into it in front of your guests, so, well, all right?
I'll escort you out.
Hey, no need. I'll let myself out. I know what to say. I came in as well.
Once you see the projections, your next column is going to be about how Paul is going to give Bill Gates a run for his money.
You have to shut her up. She just told that reporter she'd send him an advanced copy of our first quarter projections and God knows what else.
Okay, I'll deal with it. Honey, could you excuse us for just a second?
Oh, sorry.
There you go. Okay, I think maybe you've had one too many.
He told me to relax.
All right, you need to lie down.
Where are we going?
Sarah, I'm not angry, okay? But there were some important people there last night. Not to mention, I don't like the example that it sets for Lily.
Paul, I have no idea how it happened. I had a glass of non-alcoholic wine.
Well, maybe it was the benzodiazepine.
I didn't take any pills.
Well, then maybe this would explain your selective memory.
Either way, it's a new prescription. I haven't even opened it yet.
Doesn't feel very full to me.
What?
Hold on.
Yeah.
What? What, when?
A company memo about the bugs in our software was leaked to the media last night, so now it looks as if we were trying to cover it up.
Look, we know they aren't critical bugs, and it won't take long for the share price to correct. By next quarter...
We're supposed to spin the media, Sarah, not us.
That's not what I'm trying to do.
Have you been able to track where the leak came from?
It was sent from my laptop, but I wasn't the one who sent it.
Then who did? I heard you tell that columnist you would email him the projections.
Well, I didn't. The only thing I can think of is a competitor hacked in to sabotage the company.
Now we are into conspiracy theories.
Are you saying it's not possible?
I am saying it's convenient, given that it was sent from your computer around the same time you were totally hammered.
I understand you're both upset. Bottom line, we don't know exactly how it happened. What's most important now is that we issue a release saying we were already planning to reveal the information.
The media might be happy with an explanation. Our shareholders won't.
Okay. Oh, look, yeah, the leak may have originated with Sarah, but it wasn't intentional.
You need to distance yourself from this, Paul. If you don't, the perception to investors is that you are letting your wife slide.
Look, Sarah, can you just excuse me for a minute? I need to talk to Monica alone. Look, Monica and I have agreed to let your firm stay working on the account, although Jen will be overseeing all the projects.
I can't believe you're taking orders from your ex-playmate.
Sarah, it was your laptop the leak came from, not Monica's, and certainly not mine.
Well, you could have defended me instead of embarrassing me like that.
Okay, look. Let's just let business be business. Okay? Our marriage is the most important thing. Right?
So you have no idea how it was leaked?
Someone slipped a pill in my drink, which is too coincidental not to be connected. Then they hacked into my laptop or somehow had my password to unlock my email.
Well, there must have been 40 people at that party, including the caterers. Plus, you got the people who have the run of the house. I mean, your contractor, his crew, the housekeeper.
Well, Higgins doesn't even use a computer. He gives us handwritten bills. So does Mrs. Gibbs. The others, who knows?
So, what you need to ask yourself, is this leak intended to damage the company or you?
Well, if it's to make me look bad, who else could it be but...
Monica.
And if it's Paul they're after, he does have one enemy. That guy that showed up at the party.
Mm-hmm.
Take a look at this.
Local woman dies by electrocution. Rebecca Sullivan, 26-year-old sometime fashion model.
Paul's former girlfriend.
Oh.
She was taking a bath, and the hairdryer went into the water, electrocuting her.
Well, the police ruled it accidental.
So then why does an insurance investigator need to ask Paul questions?
Mr. Barish? Hi.
Sarah Canmore?
Oh, listen, I remember you. It looked like a fun party you threw the other night. Did your husband send you?
No, he doesn't know I'm here. I want to know more about what happened to Rebecca Sullivan.
Oh, so do I, but your husband hasn't been very forthcoming with any more information.
Her death was accidental. What is there to investigate?
Accidental. Well, that's a matter of interpretation. The question is, how did a hairdryer end up in her bathwater?
Well, she was in her own bathtub.
No, not hers. His, your husband's. It was in your husband's house.
Well, the police investigated.
Well, if you want to call it that. No charges were brought, and all risk insurance felt it was suspicious enough to keep the claim open, you see.
Was Paul there when it...
3 people were present that night in the house. Your husband, his daughter, and Monica Norton.
You going for a run?
Yeah, as soon as your father gets back.
Oh, I'm gonna go in the pool, get some sun.
Lily. Rebecca Sullivan and your dad were close, right?
I guess so.
What happened the night she died?
You mean when I found her in the bathtub?
You were the one who found her?
In her old house. I was in my room. I heard a weird noise, then kind of a cry. So I went to go check it out. It looked like she'd just fallen asleep in the bathtub.
Did you see the hairdryer in the tub?
Yeah.
And no one else was around?
Well, Dad and Monica were downstairs in the basement. I think. Why are you asking me all these questions?
Just wondering what happened.
Well, Dad doesn't really like to talk about it, so I wouldn't ask him if I were you. Oh, can you get me a towel? I forgot it.
Lily! Did you see how long I could hold
Get out
my
of the
breath?
pool, Lily.
Why? What did I do?
Now!
Lily, what's going on?
Sarah just started yelling at me for no reason.
I'm sorry, I thought...
Honey. Hey, you all right?
One night, when I was close to about your age, Lily, my parents were out and I was supposed to be watching my stepsister. And I found her in the pool, floating, and she died.
Yeah, but Sarah, that wasn't your fault.
Oh, I know that now, but back then, it led me to start to have panic attacks.
You know, why didn't you tell me this before?
Because I thought I was getting over it. And Lily, when I saw you, that's what I thought had happened to you.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that.
I know I should have told you both sooner. I don't want us to have any secrets.
Is that why you left home?
Yeah, because of the sadness in my family and the guilt.
Hey, Lily, why don't you run in and get washed up for dinner, okay? We'll be right in.
Okay.
You know, I meant what I said about not having any secrets. That's your turn.
What do you mean?
Rebecca Sullivan?
That was an accident, Sarah. I've already explained that.
But not the rest of it. That happened at your house? That you weren't cooperative with investigators when they were asking you certain questions?
Are you implying that I had something to do with her death?
The insurance company is. Where were you when it happened?
I was in the den. Monica and I had a business meeting.
Together the whole time?
Yes. Well, at one point she had to make copies of the report. I went into the kitchen to have a snack, and this is crazy. I don't even know why I'm explaining myself.
Did you explain all that to the police? Where you were, what Monica was doing, and where she was?
Yes. And they ruled it an accidental death. And to tell you the truth, I'm a little offended that you're even questioning my veracity.
Just be honest with me, and I won't ask again. What about the insurance company?
They didn't want to pay a rightful claim. My attorney advised me that if it got into the media, it could hurt the startup of my company. So I wasn't overly cooperative. There, end of story. Are you happy? I need a drink. I'll see you inside.
Sorry to drop by like this. I just realized there were some papers Paul needed to sign, and Lily...
I invited Monica over for dinner.
That's not a bother, is it?
No problem at
all. By the way, you were right about the leak. By downplaying it, the attention it provided helped create brand awareness. In retrospect, that might be a positive thing.
I'm glad to hear that.
What's the matter? You're not hungry? Lily, what is it?
It's hard to breathe.
What do you mean? What's wrong? Nuts. Did you put nuts in the stir fry?
No.
Just breathe.
Where's her epinephrine?
It's in the cabinet. Sarah, call 911. Sarah! Call 911!
Daddy?
I know. Just breathe. Just relax. Just breathe. There you go. There you go. Hurry up!
It was an allergic reaction.
Are you sure?
No question.
But that's impossible. I double-checked all the ingredients.
Maybe you missed something.
No, I was careful, Paul.
Well, obviously not careful enough.
Important thing is you got the adrenaline to her in time. She's gonna be fine.
That's great. Thank you so much.
Dad?
Yeah.
Nothing.
No, come on. What is it?
Do you think Sarah...
Do I think Sarah what?
Do you think she did this to me on purpose?
Oh. Oh, sweetheart, what happened tonight? That was just an accident.
Yeah, but we know what happened to our sister.
Yes, and that was an accident, too. Okay, that had nothing to do with Sarah.
Okay.
All right, now get some sleep. I love you.
How is she?
I finally got her to sleep.
Well, I went over the ingredients again, and there's nothing in here that would have caused that reaction.
We both heard what the doctor said.
Oh, leave that. I'll clean up.
You know, I'm just kind of curious about that.
That isn't what I bought.
So where's the one you bought?
It's gone.
So this just miraculously took its place, huh?
You know what? I went upstairs for my keys. Monica was the last to leave.
You know what, Sarah? You know, it's one thing to make a mistake, but you're actually trying to tell me that Monica deliberately tried to poison Lily.
She was the only one that was here. And she had access to my laptop at the party. She was the only one who knew about the software bug.
So now she's trying to sabotage her own company.
Well, then you give me another explanation.
Okay, you know what? This is really getting out of hand. And if I didn't know better, I'd say that you were trying to undermine me, my company, and our family since the day we married.
Paul, I've taken your company to another level, and I've done everything I could to reach out to Lily. Are you saying you want to end things between us?
You know what? Don't do that. Don't turn it on me. Because there's us and a baby to think about.
I want an answer, Paul. Do you want me here or not? Let me help you with that.
How could you let me die, Sarah?
How could you let her die, Sarah? How could you let her die, Sarah?
How could you let me die, Sarah? Yes.
How could you let her die, Sarah?
Hi.
Hi.
You didn't show up or answer your phone. I was worried. We had a meeting?
At 9.
It's 21 minutes after 11.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You could use the maid service.
Yeah, I was up half the night.
Doing what? You look like death warmed over.
Thank you, you're so kind.
I know.
You want coffee?
Mm-hmm. Monica Norden, born in Chicago, Illinois. Funny, I would have said Gotham City. MBA from Harvard Business School. Vice president in charge of marketing for Canmore Tech.
Skip back a few years to her arrest.
For what? You're kidding.
In college, she got in a cat fight with a female classmate who pressed charges. She also resisted arrest.
She broke the other girl's nose? Ouch.
She got probation. If nothing else, it shows that she has a low boiling point.
So you're thinking Rebecca Sullivan died suspiciously and Monica was there?
She's a snake who's always had a thing for Paul.
Okay, I can wrap my head around her wanting to eliminate the competition, but Paul's a bright guy. I mean, wouldn't he have been suspicious?
Well, he was so focused on getting his company launched that he couldn't think of anything else. Can you believe I haven't talked to him?
He's miserable without you. Feels like he pushed you away. Do you think that maybe you made a mistake in leaving?
I don't know. Part of me thinks that I did the right thing. And part of me thinks that I did what I always do. Run.
He's worried about you and the baby.
Afraid I'll do something certifiable. I mean, what do you think? Do you think I did the things I'm accused of?
No, no way. It's not in your DNA. But I am worried about you.
I'm okay. I need some answers.
Hello, Mrs. Canmore.
Hi.
Got my money?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much. Okay, and here, here's the police report along with my investigative notes, with the possibility of foul play. Very high on the agenda, I must say.
Diane Sullivan was the policy beneficiary?
Yeah, that's Rebecca's sister. She was convinced that her sister was murdered, and she did everything she could to get somebody to believe her.
She thought Paul killed her sister?
No, not your husband. No. But I still wonder what he knows.
Monica Norden?
No evidence to that effect, no.
Then who?
She thought the daughter did it.
Lily?
Yeah, something about driving Rebecca away. Daddy's little girl gone crazy, sort of thing. But no one took the sister seriously.
Why?
She has a history of psychiatric episodes, and her sister's death sort of pushed her over the edge. So she's still in there.
Where?
The loony bin.
Diane?
Yes?
Hi, I'm Sarah Canmore.
Canmore?
Yes, Paul Canmore is my husband.
I don't want to talk about what happened.
Please, Diane, I need your help. Do you remember Clyde Barish from the insurance company?
Mr. Barish? He was the only one who treated me with respect.
He said that you felt that Paul's daughter was somehow involved in your sister's death?
Involved? My sister loved Paul Canmore, and that little brat of his killed her.
Lily.
Yes. Why are you here? What do you want?
Well, strange things have been happening to me since my wedding day. I don't know who's been doing them or why.
Maybe somebody doesn't want you so close to your husband. Guess who?
Diane, you're the only one that can help me.
What the girl intended to do was all there in her diary.
You read Lily's diary?
Rebecca did. She told me it all. Well, it's time for lunch. They like us to be prompt.
Wait, Diane, just a few more minutes. What did Rebecca tell you?
The girl threatened her. If she didn't stay away from Paul, she'd have an accident. When Rebecca didn't go, she was poisoned.
Lily poisoned her?
You're just like the police. You don't believe me.
No. Go on. How did Rebecca find out she was poisoned?
The girl's computer. She found out the little brat had done a search on undetectable poisons. Rebecca was feeling ill, so I took her to the hospital and the doctor saved her.
Did she tell Paul what happened?
What could she prove? It'd be his daughter's word against hers.
Well, why didn't she leave him?
She was going to. She just didn't do it in time.
Paul.
Sarah, I've been worried sick about you. Are you okay? How's the baby?
Yeah. I tried to reach you.
Look, I tried to call it. I'm in the middle of a nightmare right now. Everything's just crashing down around me.
What is?
They're trying to can me.
Who?
The board.
But it's your company.
Well, it's the shareholders' company now. It appears there's a stock build-up so they can vote me out.
Why would they do that?
Monica, I'm guessing.
The leaks probably came from her as well.
I know. I can't believe I was so blind. She's trying to make her own deal. Look, I'm on my way to the attorney's office to see if we can come up with a way to block the takeover. Please, just tell me you're here to stay.
I am.
Oh, I've missed you.
Paul, there's some things we need to talk about.
Okay, well, when I get back,
I'll go with you.
if you could just relieve Mrs. Gibbs. She has a grandchild who's ill.
Okay.
I love you.
Hello, Lily.
I'm glad you're back.
So am I.
Mrs. Canmore, so nice to have you home.
Thank you, Bertha. Paul told me about your family situation, so you should go before the storm comes in.
If it's all right, ma'am, I will. We have dinner on. I've been teaching Lily how to cook. Isn't that right, dear?
I'm getting good at it.
Lily, I can finish up there.
Oh, too late. I'm almost done. We can have dinner and we'll save some for my dad when he gets home.
Okay.
So, have you solved your mystery?
Mystery?
Was it Monica that was leaking stuff that hurt Dad's company?
It appears so.
Wow. That's kind of harsh, even for Monica. Can you set the table? I'll call you when it's ready. What are you doing?
I'm checking the weather. There's a thunderstorm warning, and I'm worried about your dad driving in it.
Okay. Well, dinner's ready.
Okay. This looks good. Have you made it before?
First time. But don't worry, I followed Mrs. Gibbs' recipe. Go on, eat.
I'm sure it's wonderful, but you know, I'm not feeling all that well.
Just one bite, to see if you like it.
It's the pregnancy. Certain things kind of set me off.
Sorry about that.
What?
I'm just sorry that I wasn't as excited about you having the baby. Just hard for me to think of sharing my dad with anyone.
It's okay. I understand the doubts and fears you've had. I've been through it.
You don't understand, Sarah. You don't know me. You're just trying to take my dad away from me.
Hello?
Sarah.
Paul, I'm just sitting here with Lily.
Hey, hon, look, I only have a minute. Good news is I think we're able to save the company, but I'm gonna be hung up here for the next few hours.
I could bring Lily there, and we could wait for you.
What, in this storm? No. You guys stay put. Just glad you're there with her. Look, I'll just give you a buzz when I'm on my way.
Paul?
What did my dad say?
He's on his way home.
Then why'd you say we'd go there and wait for him? It's like you're scared to eat. Why is that? You saw Rebecca's crazy sister, didn't you?
She told me about the poison.
You lied to me? You said you were looking into what Monica was doing, but you were really looking at me.
Lily, your father told me you're great at computers. You could easily break into my laptop.
You're gonna tell my dad a bunch of lies so he can send me away.
You spiked my drink at the party that night. You had access to your father's files. You knew who to send the leaks to.
You poisoned me, Sarah. You sent me to the hospital.
No. You sent yourself to the hospital.
You tried to kill me. Don't hurt me now.
Lily, you need to realize what you've been doing.
You let your stepsister drown. Now you want me out of the way.
We need to get you help.
Stay away from me.
Lily, stay right there. I'll get a flashlight. Lily!
Lily? 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 Where are you? Lily? Lily? Stay away from me. Lily, come back here.
Don't come any closer.
Lily, come back here. It's not safe out there. Lily! Sarah, help me! Can you get yourself up? I can't! Sarah! Hang on, I'm coming! Please! I'm not a good swimmer! Okay? Sarah! Hang on! Sarah! Quick! Hang on, Lily, just hang on! Quick! Sarah! I'm coming, grab my hand! Lily, grab my hand! I can't!
I didn't think you were able to swim. Should have stayed away, Sarah. Why'd you have to come back? Should have stayed away the first time.
Lily, I have your diary. It's all there, what you did to Rebecca.
Poison should have killed her. I had to go further to finish the job, like I'm gonna do now.
Lily! Sarah, I think I broke my leg. Please help! Sarah, help me now, please! Sarah!
After your daughter's been attended to at the hospital, we'll be taking her into custody.
Oh, there's a diary and, her computer should be checked.
Do we have your permission to search the house, sir?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Now, from what we've been able to observe, she's making steady progress. No recent behavioral problems like the incidents we had when she first arrived. And with the new medication and cognitive therapy, she's responding well, and her anxiety levels are really quite good. There she is.
Oh.
I'll wait here.
No, please, just come in with me.
Okay.
Thank you. All right. Hey, that's good. Sure. So, I mean, you do like it in here, though, right?
I look at it like if it was summer camp. I hated that too.
Okay, well, is there anything I can bring you, or?
Well, it's a new year. I'd like to start a new diary.
Okay, I'll ask the doctors and see if they allow that. Look, honey, we have to go, okay? But I'll see you next week.
I'm sorry for what I did to you, Sarah. You didn't deserve it.
I can't believe that I was so blind for so long. And I'm really sorry I doubted you. Look, Sarah, I honestly don't think that I could get through any of this without you.
Come on, we're gonna be late for our next appointment.
I know I'm a little nervous about that, too.
Yeah, me too, but the doctor said everything's gonna be okay.
Okay. Look, he has a hockey helmet on.